Okay, so um, welcome to another part of the Avaricium tutorial series. Um, guess what? I haven't told you everything that a neutral guard could do. Uh, so that's because it relates to rebels. Uh, how does it work? So rebels freeze you, right? Rebels freeze nobility and in general player-specific pieces. Well, guess what? They don't do that if if a player specific piece is guarded, uh, if it's beside a guard and a neutral guard, right? So there we go. You know this piece is not frozen. So if you had towns, you could build things. If you can move around, you could do whatever, right? But if I go over here now, I'm frozen because I'm not beside a neutral guard. Uh, so what could this mean? This could mean like, like, this nobility is this red nobility is it's actually not frozen, right? So we kind of have to figure out a way to make it frozen, by for example, we could move it over here. Then it would be frozen, right? Because here the rebel, right, is beside the red nobility, but the red nobility is not beside the neutral guard. Okay, so that's the idea. The idea is that uh, uh, neutral guards, while protecting everything, while preventing everything from being destroyed, also prevent player-specific pieces around them from being frozen. Okay. So let's look at this first puzzle. Okay. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you can pause the video. So I'm going to tell you that it takes one action, actually. So if you haven't gotten it yet, then you could, or if you got it in more than one action, you could try to get it in one. But here, I'm going to tell you the answer now. Well, actually, there's a few different answers. So one thing we could do is we could move this on neutral guard away, right? Over here, and then immediately this becomes frozen. We can't move it here. That's not good, because then this red nobility would still be touching this neutral guard. So you could also destroy that. All right, there's nothing preventing us from doing that. And then what do we have? Yeah, then we could also move this red nobility. So we could force move the red nobility. Where do we force move it? Has to be right here, right? So that's our other really kind of majorly different way of solving this puzzle. So, get rid of this somehow or move this over here. Those are the two solutions. It just takes one action. And there we have it. Okay. So what about this? This puzzle right here. So if you haven't gotten it yet, pause the video. I'm going to tell you that this takes two actions to complete. So try to get it in two. Okay. So what's the solution here? The solution, you could try all you will with creating mercenaries or whatever. won't work. Won't work very fast because it takes 3 at least. 1, bam, bam, right? That's not good. You could try to make a new town, but then, you know, freezing both of these. Because what's the major issue with just putting a rebel right here? The major issue is that, you freeze yourself. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. But what can you do? You can first place down a neutral guard right here. And then you place this rebel. Neutral guard, rebel. You know, that's it. That's the only way to do it. You can't place it there. Yeah, that's 2 actions. There you have it. So let's take a look at this. Next puzzle right here. Okay. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you could pause the video, try to get it. So I'm going to tell you that it takes 1 action. So if you haven't gotten it in 1 action, try to get it in 1 action. Pause the video, try to get it in 1 action. Okay? So what's the solution? The solution is you actually go and force move this this neutral guard over here. Okay. Now it's important to. So the idea is that, you know, the kind of piece that is the one doing the action, you know, the one targeting, you know, doesn't get frozen in the process, right? So if I destroyed this, you know, or if I moved this away over here, that's no good because I freeze myself. That's not allowed. So so I can force move this neutral guard away. So I am effectively freezing this nobility while also yeah, I'm effectively freezing this nobility while keeping myself not frozen. So I can't you know, force moving it here doesn't work because of this neutral guard, and you can't destroy, right? You can't move it here. You know, you can move it here, but then you're not not freezing this, so it's not going to be in 1 action. You can't destroy it because it's guarded. Okay, here's our next puzzle. So if you haven't gotten it yet, pause the video. I'm going to tell you that it takes 2 actions to complete. So pause the video if it took you more than 2 actions. Okay. So the solution now. You force move, okay? You force move the red nobility out over here, and then you're going to go and place you're going to go place a rebel right here. Okay, 1 and then 2, right? You know, there's of course other ideas. For example, trying to move these or destroy these, bam, 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 but that takes 3, right? That's no good. Okay, and here we have our last puzzle. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that this takes 2 actions to complete. Okay, so what are the wait, sorry. Does it take 2 actions? I think it takes 3 actions. Okay. Okay, well, if you're still watching this, that means I'm not wrong. So 3 actions to complete. So what could we do? If you haven't gotten in 3, pause the video. Here's the solution. 1, 2, destroy. And then 3, replace. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. So my original thought was that you could just destroy and replace. Right, but you can't because this is guarding. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. Okay, hope you enjoyed this puzzle set.